Ernst Franklin. I'm the chairman of Apprenticeship Randolph and the maintenance reliability manager at Post Consumer Brands. I'm excited to welcome you to the 8th annual Apprenticeship Randolph signing and the 2024 graduation ceremony. Apprenticeship Randolph started in 2017 with 12 local manufacturing companies that partnered with our area high schools and Randolph Community College to help develop our future skilled workforce. Our consortium has grown to 17 companies, partners, many of whom are here tonight to celebrate our apprentices. The students you will see here tonight have shown grit, determination, and perseverance, what all of today's companies are looking for. For our newest apprentices, signing with apprenticeship company partners, the message to you is don't slow down. If I could give you any advice at all, I'd say to give this all that you have. Listen, ask questions, and learn from the mentors and coworkers who are going to teach you what they know. Keep up with your classwork. I'm going to repeat that one. Keep up with your classwork. And the second is ask for help when you need it. There's nothing wrong with asking for help. All of us need help from time to time. The graduates up here can confirm that your work mentors and your instructors all want you to succeed. And there's nothing more that I want than to see you sitting here on stage in your caps and gowns in 2027. While that might seem like forever, I can assure you it will go by very quickly. To the graduates, this is a momentous occasion for you. You worked very hard during the last 4 years to achieve this milestone. And now here you are, receiving a college degree, a Journey Workers Certificate, recognized in all 50 states, and you already have 4 years of vested work experience. Plus, most of you, if not all of you, have 3 to 4 years in a 401k investment and paid vacation credits. All of you have bright career paths in front of you. And best of all, you have no education debt. I guess the parents can say amen to that. Right? A big thank you to our Apprenticeship Randolph partner companies, Asheboro City Schools, Randolph County School Systems, Uwharrie Charter Academy, and Randolph Community College. Together, we are improving the lives of these young adults, along with helping our companies and our community. Another thanks goes to the family members of the graduates and our new signees. Our grads could not have done this without the unwavering support they receive from family and friends. And our new signers are going to need that support and encouragement as well. Congratulations to both the graduates and new apprentices. We're very proud of you. At this time, I would like to acknowledge some very special guests who are here with us tonight. Do we have any elected officials here? So will you please stand? Okay. From the NC Community College System, we have the Apprenticeship NC State Director, Dr. Chris Harrington. Dr. Aaron Woody, Asheboro City School Superintendent, and city representatives and board members. Thank you. Dr. Stephen Gainey, Randolph County School Superintendent, and county school representatives along with board members. Thank you. Dr. Sharon Costelli, Uwharrie Charter Academy Superintendent, and UCA representatives and board members. From Randolph County Community College, Dr. Shaw Auditorium. Excuse me, did I mess it up? I'm sorry.
I've been called many things.
I practiced that all afternoon and got it wrong again. He's the RCC President and CEO and members of the Board of Trustee and Foundation Board members. We have Suzanne Rorabaugh, Vice President of Learning and Workforce Development. Chad Williams, Vice President of Student Success. Melinda Udi, Associate Vice President of Learning and Workforce Development. Stacy Miller, Director of Apprenticeships. and RCC's instructional and support staff. If you please stand. We have Asheboro-Randolph Chamber of Commerce representatives, Randolph County Economic Development representatives, our community partners, our company partners, friends, and family of our students, and our honored guests, our assigning apprentices, and our 2024 graduates. There is one group I'd like to ask to stand, and that is those who have had a direct impact on the success of these students. That is our high school career development coordinators, school principals, staff from all our area school systems, and our RCC instructors. If you would, please stand. Thank you for all your incredible diligence in day-to-day and day-out support to improve the lives of these students. We really could not do it without you, so we do appreciate you and your contribution to the success of this program. Last year, we gave our inaugural Apprenticeship Randolph Ambassador Award to Kyle Spencer of Wheatmore High School. This year, we want to continue to recognize the efforts that go above and beyond. This year, we would like to recognize Randleman High School Career Development Coordinator, Ms. Poppy Cox, for her commitment and hard work in recruiting and promoting Apprenticeship Randolph. Poppy is on vacation right now, but we still want to celebrate her with a certificate and a check that we will get to her upon her return. So let's thank her for that. Now I'd like to introduce to you our keynote speaker. Mr. Kevin Franklin became engaged in community and economic development while employed at the Ramsey, North Carolina Town Administrator from 2006 to 2012. In 2013, he entered the economic development profession full-time when he joined the Randolph County Economic Development Corporation as existing business and industry coordinator. He was promoted to vice president in June of 2017 and to president in June of 2019. His responsibilities include managing his staff and the day-to-day operations of his organization, fostering community relationships, and promoting Randolph County as an outstanding location for manufacturing and related industry. Mr. Franklin believes in community engagement and has served as an elected official, a pastor, and a board member for community nonprofits. He is a current board member of the Community Foundation for Randolph County and is an active Rotarian and an officer with the Asheboro Rotary Club. Mr. Franklin has a BA in history from Bob Jones University in Greenville, South Carolina, and prior to his community work, he served as a high school history teacher for over a decade. He is an avid reader and a lifelong learner. Mr. Franklin resides in the rural Randolph County community of Ramsey with his wife, Julie, and two sons, Ethan and Tyler. So I present to you Mr. Kevin Franklin.
All right, thanks so much, Terrence, and it's great to be here this evening. I am a big fan of Apprenticeship Randolph, and this is the first time I've had the opportunity to come to one of these programs with the signing, and we haven't had many graduation programs yet, so it's really an honor to be here, and just one of Apprenticeship Randolph's biggest fans. Manufacturing has really been a core component and driver in Randolph County for generations. We've been making things here, starting primarily with textiles for nearly 200 years in Randolph County. And today's high-tech manufacturing environment is a little different than what we saw a couple of centuries ago. Manufacturing is still very much alive and well here in our community. And you all are the next generation of manufacturing workers here in the community, continuing in a long heritage of makers and doers right here in Randolph County. Simply put, Manufacturing is a part of the DNA of our community. And you can take pride in being a maker. It's an honorable profession. Industry across the country and here in Randolph County drive jobs and investment that sustain all of our communities. And your Apprenticeship Randolph companies have stepped up to invest in growing our own manufacturing workforce right here in our community. Not only are you earning a salary, or will you be earning a salary here soon, you're also learning, and that's important. You've probably been told at some point that a 4-year degree is essential for your success. And I used to believe that as well. And then I went to work for the Randolph County Economic Development Corporation, and I had a chance to start visiting our manufacturers across the county and learning from the plant leadership. And don't get me wrong, a 4-year degree is an important pathway to success. In fact, I'm a product of a 4-year college. The thing is, though, a 4-year degree is not the only path, and many more careers require skills and credentials than a 4-year degree. And that's why we're here tonight, pursuing skills and credentials through classroom and experiential learning, because you too want to experience success. Success as a result of career is ingrained into us early on. How many times were you asked as a child, what do you want to do when you grow up? Probably 100 or 200, maybe even more than that. And you know, culture and media would have us believe that success is big houses and fast cars and lots of money and stuff. And I'm going to date myself, but some of you that are around my generation, when we were driving down the highways early in our youth, we probably saw a bumper sticker that said, "He who dies with the most toys wins." Some of you probably have seen that. And you know, it's not that some successful people don't have those things. It's great. It's always nice to have a big bank account. But actually, I happen to believe that he who dies with the most toys happens to die and leave all that stuff behind, right? So I think personally that we need to be asking our young people a different question. And I've asked this question of my young people. I've got 2 teenagers at the house as well. I think we should be asking, instead of what do you want to be when you grow up, I think a much better indicator of success would be the question, who do you want to be when you grow up? Because who you want to be is about character and about the values that drive you. It's about what lights your fire. It's about trying and failing and getting chewed out for that and learning and then getting back up to try again, because that's who you are. It's not what you do. Have you ever thought about what it means to be successful? I'm sure you have. I have a few thoughts, and I'm going to share those with you. I think success is the ability to find meaning and purpose in what you do, even when you may not always like what you do. Just as an example, in my office, what is meaningful and purposeful to us is the opportunity to work with so many manufacturers across the county and know that because of we're doing that, people have opportunity for good jobs and to be better off tomorrow than they are today. And I'm sure that if you all talk to the employers that you're working with, it would be very quick to hear the purpose and meaning that they have in their work. I think success is the ability to do the right thing even when no one around you, no one else around you is. I think success is acting with integrity. It's living out what you say you believe and who you say you are. I think success is listening to a trusted friend or mentor when they tell you that, hey, you're just being a jerk, you need to shut up, right? Too often, the people that we see lifted up in society as successful, they don't want to hear that. They want to surround themselves with yes people instead of people that are going to tell them the truth. I think success is learning from the people in your circle who are smarter than you are. And also that requires that someone in your circle is smarter than you are, right? So surround yourself with those things. I think success is understanding also that your job or career is actually a means to an end. It's not the end in itself. It provides the resources that allow you to enjoy life outside of work. I saw a television commercial for a bank the other day, and I don't remember which bank it was, but there was a banker, and he was dealing with the clients, and they asked him, you know, what do you do when you go home? And he kind of looked at you with a funny look on his face, and then they pan to the next scene, and he's laying down in his bed, you know, in his bank pajamas in the bank building, right? That's not success, right? We want to understand that what you're doing and the work that you're doing is important and meaningful, but it's ultimately a means to an end. So does that mean that work is not important? No, of course not. On the contrary, we want you to show up early and work hard and strive for mastery and seek that promotion and the pay raise that is going to come along with it, and to do your best. But while you're at it, be kind and thank those that have helped you along the way, and seek to make a difference and be purposeful and seek meaning and purpose in what you do. There is more opportunity here in Randolph County right now than you probably ever imagined. Your community is heavily invested in you. Your companies that you're going to work for or that you have been working for are heavily invested in you. And I hope that Apprenticeship Randolph has helped to open your eyes to those truths. So today I challenge you to embrace that opportunity and embrace success. And I wish my congratulations to each and every one of you. Thank you.
Kevin, we thank you for taking your time to be here with us this afternoon, and we'd like to present you a little token of appreciation for coming and spending this time with us. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Next, I want to present our class of 2027 class speaker, who is Adrian Carmona Hernandez. Adrian is a 2024 graduate of Asheboro High School, and he did his pre-apprenticeship at Post Consumer Brands. So when I tried to ask him, I said, if you were going to present yourself, what would you say? And he was like, you know, he mumbled around a little bit, and then he said, well, I like to play basketball. You know, say, but we won't see him on the NBA. So I said, well, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to say. I said, I'm going to tell him you're quite the ladies' man. He said, I dare you. I said, okay, well, here it goes. So here he is. He's quite the ladies' man. So any ladies out there, you have one available right here. So he's quite an intelligent young man, and we look forward to what he's going to do in the future. So without further ado, Adrian, please come.
Thank you, Terrence, for that introduction. Thank you all for being here this evening. I'd like to congratulate these graduates for sticking with the apprenticeship program and seeing it through the end. To my class, this is our goal in 3 years, to be sitting here at the finish line. However, to get to this goal, we need to be consistent and dedicated to our jobs and our college classes that we will be in throughout this program. Before learning about this program, I remember not having a concrete plan for my future after high school. I didn't know if I wanted to be in the military, an accountant, a police officer, or just go into the painting business with my parents. Nothing really clicked. Even after I learned about Apprenticeship Randolph, I wasn't confident that I would go through with the program. During orientation week, in those short 3 days, my mind changed after seeing what this program offered and talking with many business partners and learning about what their companies, excuse me, they were looking for. My interest peaked when learning about the different career areas Apprenticeship Randolph offered. Throughout the days of orientation, my mindset changed from uncertainty to knowing what I wanted to do and what I wanted to be a part of. Finally, on the last day of orientation, I wore a red shirt so I would stand out and hopefully be picked for an interview at one of the companies. When I got an interview, I felt relieved that I was finally able to start working on my goal with my company partner, Post Consumer Brands. So far, my experience at Post has gone well. There, I've met some knowledgeable people who are teaching me about the process of fixing, maintaining, and troubleshooting equipment and machines. Now, there were some bumps on the road, like getting used to waking up on time, being late once or 4 times, and also learning about how to drive a forklift without bumping into things, eventually. However, I am thankful to my mentors for not giving up on me, and I promise I will be better. One of my favorite parts of the summer was the college classes that we took, like workplace professionalism and machine shop basics. Not only did I get to learn about the great campus at Randolph Community College and what to do and what not to do at work with Ms. Hayes, I also got to learn how to use the lathe and mill and actually make some pieces with Mr. Lipinski. And I also got to know all of my classmates. And because of the summer and this opportunity, I got to meet new people, learn new things, and work with my mentors. I know now Apprenticeship Randolph is the right decision for me. And I want to thank Terrence and Scott and Avelia for noticing my red shirt and selecting me. I also want to thank the career development coordinators at Asheville High School, Ms. Pack and Ms. McGowan, who I call Ms. McGowdog, for helping me open this opportunity and jumpstart my career. And to my classmates, let's work hard and be here in the next 3 years to celebrate our graduation. Thank you.
Thank you, Adrian. I look forward to seeing you in 2027. So that's a big change because it used to be a 4-year program. So congrats to all of you that figured out how to make this a little bit shorter process. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Chris Harrington. I'm the state director of apprenticeship and lead all of the efforts to register all of the programs throughout the state. I was one of the founding leaders of Apprenticeship Randolph, but there were many. You see, it takes a lot of collaboration to be successful. And it took a lot of collaboration to start Apprenticeship Randolph and a lot of collaboration for the program to persist. Well, that's a lot like life, and that's a lot like work. You'll find that you have to collaborate in order to be successful. So I drank the apprenticeship Kool-Aid a long time ago, frankly, even before we started Apprenticeship Randolph, because I had a workforce problem that I needed to solve. Couldn't find workers. But through my experience, I came to better understand the value not only for ETI, but for the community, for every apprentice that persists, and for their families. In North Carolina, apprentices earn an average of $10,000 more than people doing the same job that didn't apprentice. So over the course of your lifetime, that's about $300,000, depending on how long you stay in the workforce. They've also got a higher employment rate, about 20% higher than those that didn't apprentice in a job. That's significant. For employers, they see an average return on investment of at least $1.50 for every dollar invested. For the federal and state investment, it's even better. It's $27 to $28 for every dollar invested. So while this is rightly about the apprentices, it's also an investment. It's an investment by the employers, and it's an investment by the community. And even though apprenticeship has such a high value, honestly, it's underutilized in the state. We've currently got about 10,000 active apprentices, or pre-apprentices, which is about 2 apprentices per 1,000 workers. U.S. average is 4, so if we had a comparable rate is the U.S. average, we'd have about 20,000. So my goal for the state is to have 10 apprentices per 1,000 workers, which would mean that we'd have more than 50,000 active apprenticeship programs in the state. And for those that can do quick math, that's about 430 to 450 right here in Randolph County. Those are the reasons that I essentially unretired to come lead this agency. I believe so strongly in the approach and in the program because a good job changes lives. And I believe that apprenticeship gives people the tools to have that good job. Tonight, we're excited to have 10 companies from Randolph County make the investment in the future of their workforce through registered apprenticeship. Ask company leaders to line up in alphabetical order along the row to my right, your left. So go ahead and get lined up, get ready for the signing ceremony. We're excited to celebrate our students here tonight. They're going to be signing an agreement with a company that will pay for college books and tools needed for classes and be paid for on-the-job training and mentoring over the next 3 years as they work towards their journey worker credential and a valuable, sustainable career. So what's a journey worker credential? That's an old-fashioned way of saying that somebody's developed the skills to be proficient in their occupation, whatever that occupation is. Most of the occupations here are manufacturing related or IT, but apprentices, we've got over 1,200 occupations that have been deemed apprenticeable. Frankly, from early childhood education through healthcare. There's a lot of opportunity for expansion. So these students also get a tuition waiver from the state to pay for their classes, computer integrated machining, industrial systems technology, mechatronics, or information technology. Apprenticeship Randolph is a $135,000 opportunity of a lifetime. We're excited to sign 18 apprentices tonight. So let's get started with AccuChrome. As we start the signing ceremony, we also invite you to take photos, applaud your graduates. So come on up, AccuChrome. As I was saying, we go ahead and applaud, take photos, continue to support them throughout their careers and as they persist through the program. They will need your support to be successful. We would love it if, as you post things, tag RCC Proud or Apprenticeship NC, because that will help with awareness, and awareness is certainly one of the barriers to us hitting those lofty goals that I've set. So, without further ado, we'll start with AccuChrome.
Good afternoon. My name is Scott Campbell. I'm the general manager for AccuChrome Tool and Mold. I'm accompanied today by Rob Soul, my CNC programming manager. And AccuChrome is excited to offer an apprenticeship to Aaron Sands in the machine fabric.
Good evening. I'm Kevin Cox. I'm the tooling engineer and tool shop manager with Atlas. And Atlas is pleased to offer an apprenticeship to Brandon Lopez. Brandon, if you'll come up.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Candace Williams. I'm the HR Generalist for Darran Furniture, and Darran is happy to offer 3 apprenticeships to Eric Lawson, Colby Garner, and Tyler Castlebaum.
Taylor. I'm an HR manager with Hubble Industrial Controls, and I have here with me Chris Bradley, quality supervisor. And we here Hubble are excited to offer Ian Moore the apprentice program offer.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Dylan Wilmuth. I'm the HR manager for Mohawk Industries in Thomasville. Mohawk is excited to offer an apprenticeship in the mechatronics program to Ethan Scott.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Robert Odom. I'm with Oliver Rubber Company here in Asheboro. This is our Tech Services Manager, Bruce Adcock, and our Head of IT, Kevin Aramino. And we are pleased to offer apprenticeships in the IT pathway to Micah Wilson and Cameron Bunting, and also an apprenticeship in the mechatronics pathway to Ismael Tejeda Fuentes.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Dee Eaton. I'm the Human Resource Manager with PIMCO Manufacturing, and we are pleased to offer apprenticeships in machining this year to Ashley Wayne and Justin Hutchins.
Good evening. My name is Scott Vanoy with Post Consumer Brands. And this is Avelia Martinez. She's the HR specialist, and I'm the maintenance supervisor. Post Consumer Brands is excited to offer Haley Sattenfield and the ladies' man, Adrian Carmona Hernandez, a apprenticeship.
Good evening. I'm Jimmy Wilson. I'm the campus tooling manager for Technomark's Asheboro sites. I have Stephen Bennett with me, who is our tooling manager. And Technomark is pleased to offer an apprenticeship in machining to Fabian Munoz.
Good evening. My name is Landon Martin. I'm the machining manager and maintenance manager at United Brass Works. I'm accompanied by our CEO and president, Mr. Tom Eller. United Brass Works is excited to have Cottrell Davis, Dagan Kenton, and Aiden Pritchard as our new apprentices. Congratulations to our 18 new apprentices for the class of 2020, and let's give them a round of applause. They have made a great decision, and with hard work and determination, the sky's the limit. Here tonight, we are also excited to celebrate our fourth group of graduates from Apprenticeship Randolph. Our 8 graduates started in the summer semester of 2020 and finished up their classes this summer. For those that don't know, Apprenticeship Randolph was a 4-year program up until this year. These graduates will let you know this was a tough program to complete in 4 years. So signers, please dedicate yourselves to learning at RCC and on-the-job training. We know that you can believe it and complete it, and we believe in you. Tonight, I have the pleasure of introducing our Class 2024 speaker, Mr. Tyler Hewlin. Tyler is a 2020 graduate of Randleman High School, where he was the president of FFA and competed in many state-level competitions. He took metal classes at Randleman High School that laid the foundation for his success at United Brass Works, where he has apprenticed in machining for the last 4 years. Tyler has been an outstanding student while at Randolph Community College, graduating the top of his class and volunteering to promote Apprenticeship Randolph whenever he was asked. I've had the opportunity to be able to work with Tyler for the past few years. He is a very bright young man, and he has a very bright future ahead of him. So please welcome Mr. Tyler Hewlin.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Tyler, one of the graduating classmates we have tonight. I want to start off by saying thank you. Thank you, Lord, for allowing us to be here and enjoy this moment. Thank you to my mom and dad for helping me to get to this point and supporting me. Thank you to my grandparents for their guidance. Thank you to Landon and all the people at United Brass Works that have helped me and teach me and gave me the tools to succeed. Thank you to Jamie for supporting me and encouraging me from high school and through college. Thank you to all the instructors and mentors that are here at RCC for their teachings. Thank you to the high school teachers and development coordinators. Thank you to the president of RCC. Thank you to our school system leaders in the county. Thank you to all the company leaders and apprenticeship system leaders in the county. Thank you to all of the company leaders for believing in us and supporting in us these last 4 years. Thank you to Ms. Miller for being our guide and staying with us every step of the way. Thank you to all the family that are here tonight and supporting us and being with us. And thank you finally to the 2024 graduating class. It has been an honor to work with you guys and learn from you guys and work together with y'all. 4 years ago, we embarked on this journey. We started with a lot going on in the world in 2020, from remote classes to not being able to see one another and get to know each other. But we stayed headstrong and overcame that obstacle. We all stayed determined and knew that we wanted to achieve these goals that we set for ourselves. We have gotten to know each other and become a group of friends, and I am very proud of everyone on this stage tonight. We've picked each other up and stayed on beat with each other every step of the way. This program has allowed us to get a degree and a Journey Worker certificate that we will carry for the rest of our lives, and has built a foundational rock to stand on to keep achieving higher. As I said earlier, it has been an honor to work and learn with this group of people. Everyone on this stage has put in the time and the work to be better. And we have helped each other transition from class to class, and I am truly thankful to be a part of this great group of people. Continue to want to go further in your careers and be the best version of yourself that you can be. And continue to follow your goals and get the most out of this degree that you can. This degree has allowed me to further my education and go for my industrial engineering degree at Eastern Carolina University in the fall. Apprenticeship is the beginning to get in-person experience and the degree to back it up. It also allows for more opportunities to open up to you in the future, and will give you a step above others having the real-world situations and the schooling to carry with you throughout your careers. To the new group of apprentices here tonight, I have a few things that I want to say to y'all. Determination is a fuel like no other. Use it. Stay focused on your goals and your dreams that you have set, and get the most out of these 3 years that you can. When I was younger and played baseball, my dad and mom always said to give 110%. And I tell you all to give 110%. Go above and beyond at your companies and at school. Put in the extra time to really learn and get better at what you want to do. The final thing I want to say is to continue to have the drive to want to learn and never shy away from the opportunity to better yourself. You have already taken the first step down this path by signing up to join. There are times when you will be faced with challenges and adversities. Rise above them and work together with your fellow classmates. Help one another to be successful and build off of one another. I want to wrap up by saying thank you to everyone involved with setting up this event today and for supporting us these past years. This is a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and I am very glad that this group of people signed up 4 years ago and the amount of support we were given to succeed. Class of 2024, thank you and congratulations to you all. At this time, I would like to call on RCC President, Dr. Shaw Artelin. Hope I got it right.
You got it good. You did good. Good evening. So if everybody is wondering and you want to keep practicing how to say my last name, I'll make it very easy for you. It's just Shaw, so don't worry about it. So I would like to welcome all of you on behalf of all our faculty, staff, and also our Board of Trustees. I would like to say thank you. Thank you to all of you for being here as parents, as also as educational partners. We have our 2 school systems here, and also to industry. I also want to say congratulations to our graduates and welcome to the new ones. So we will be spending 3 years together. And I will see you around, and you're going to see me, I promise you that. The good news is that it's 3 years, so we're going to see how you guys do. The other part I wanted to say is I know it's getting late, and you know, these guys need to go and start the celebrations. And we got some babies in the room. What you witnessed tonight is at the core of what community colleges do. There is nothing more important for us to do. We have been in business for over 62 years. There is nothing more important that we do, that is to get students ready to work for the companies and for students to make a better life for themselves and their families. That's it. There is nothing more important for us to do. That's what you witnessed tonight. So it is an honor to be a part of it. I know it happened with a lot of help with many, many people, but there is one person I want to recognize, and that's Stacy. She is the heartbeat of all of this. Thank you. Thank you for a job well done. She is passionate about it. Not only she knows it, this is personal. You all are her kids, like it or not. And the other part is for us to know that we're going to be here for you. It doesn't matter where you go. You're a part of us, and this college will be always a part of your life. So please feel free to come back and call on us, because we'll be here for you. And hopefully for your kids, your family members, and everybody else. As Chris mentioned, that we need to make it 450. So, but I mean, we're working it. It's going to be there pretty soon. Also, I want you to know that, you know, there are 58 community colleges in this great state of North Carolina. And they are calling around to find best practices so everybody can use. And the call has been to Randolph Community College to highlight this program. So not only Stacy is doing a good job, our faculty and staff are doing a good job, and of course the leadership. Thank you again, congratulations, welcome, and thank you all.
Well, good evening, everybody, and we're so glad you all took time out of your schedules today to join us. First of all, I want to say congratulations to the new apprentices. Look what's ahead. It's exciting. You've got a lot of support in this room. Congratulations to our graduates tonight. We're really here to celebrate the accomplishments of our students. We're always proud of you. We're here to celebrate with you. I love graduations and celebrations. I love being able to celebrate students. And these are the highlights of what we do. As President Artelin said, our students are the center of what we do, but they don't get here alone, and it really does take a village to see our students across the stage sometime. But I would be remiss, many things have been said tonight, but I do think that it's really important to recognize that the students have worked really hard to get here tonight. You've put in 4 years. And you know, I really forgot, it's been that long, how long you started. We all wore masks. And it was really hard to really think about that now when you think about how far you've come. So we started in a masked environment with 6-foot social distancing, and you had to navigate a lot of things along the way. So I commend you for that. Your creativity, and I believe I heard earlier, the grit and the determination to get it done, but the perseverance that you stuck with it. So you should be commended. I just think back to that first year of the twists and turns that you encountered, but you're here today, so be proud of that. Thinking of all those experiences, I would be remiss if I didn't do a shout out to Stacy myself. I know y'all are going to miss her. You're going to miss her texts. You didn't get here to do this. Get here now. Have you turned in this assignment? Have you picked this up? I know you'll miss that, and I say that all in fun, but she really is a big supporter of you all. But there is a lot of folks here at RCC that have really tried to wrap their arms around you to help you get to this point today. And so I do personally thank the faculty, staff, and Stacy for her work that she's done to get you here. There's been a lot of other partners, though, that have helped get us here. Our school partners, I think of Asheboro City, Randolph County, URE Charter, have all had students come through this program, the support, but we can't do it with the family support either to help these students get to the finish line. And last but not least, the employers. You play such a vital role in the success of this program, and we are forever grateful for that support. We know it's a two-way street, but just to let you know how much we value our K-12 partners and our industry partners, as well as our chamber and our EDC friends. So thank you for that. And again, last but not least, our Apprenticeship North Carolina partners, through their support, and helping us through some of the paperwork and navigating that, we are very grateful. So again, thank you all for being here tonight. But okay, we've come to the time you've been waiting for. I'm going to ask our candidates for graduation to please stand. President Ardlin, Shaw, Board of Trustees, it gives me great pleasure to present to you these candidates for graduation. On behalf of the faculty of Randolph Community College, I certify that these candidates have fulfilled the graduation requirements for their respective programs of study as prescribed by the college and the North Carolina Community College system. And we confer upon you the certificate and degree for which you all have earned. On behalf of the college, the president, our board of trustees, we declare you graduates of RCC. Congratulations. Thank you all. You all can be seated. And at this time, I'm going to ask the president and Chris to join me and Terrence, and we'll present the certificates and diplomas.
Senator David Craven, thank you for being here. We appreciate you coming. Okay, now is the time to celebrate our graduates of Apprenticeship Randolph. I'll ask that company reps of each graduate join me on stage to congratulate our apprentices and pose for photos. Each of these graduates have earned their Associate of Applied Science degree in Manufacturing Technology, their State Apprenticeship NC certificate, as well as their Journey Worker credential. Will the company partners and mentors for Energizer Holdings join me on stage to celebrate Jerry Mize? I'm so sorry. I went out of order. Sorry. Please forgive me. We've got a PowerPoint that we got. I'm so sorry. Okay. Wow, that's never happened. I'm so sorry. Will the company partners and mentors for post-consumer brands join me on stage to celebrate Christian Foley? Thank you all for rolling with the punches. Yep, just stay in the receiving line.
My name is Christian Foley. I would like to thank my family for sticking with me through all this. They've helped me out, always been there for me. I couldn't have done this without them. The best advice I could give the new apprentices is to stick with it. It's a long road, but it'll pay off in the long run.
Congratulations, Christian Foley. You can go back to your seat. You guys can stay up here. Will the company partners stay on stage from Post-Consumer Brands to celebrate Ubaldo Gutierrez?
And I would like to thank my coworkers from Post-Consumer Brands, as well as my family, mom and dad, for helping me along the way. And the new advice I can give for the apprentices is to just keep trying harder and focus on school and work, try to even out the days.
Shake hands. Good job. Go sit down. Good job. Pose for some photos. Post, thank you. Will the company partners and mentors from Technomark join me on stage to celebrate Kenneth Houston?
My name is Kenneth Houston, and I would like to thank my family and my coworkers. And I'd like to thank Technomark for giving me the opportunity to learn and work. The advice I would give to the apprentices would be learn as much as you can and work as hard as you can.
If you guys will stay on the wall for just a second. I'm sorry. Stand on the wall. Can you please? Just I'll call you back up, so don't go far. Will the company partners and mentors from United Brass Works join me on stage to celebrate Tyler Hewlin?
My name is Tyler Hewlin. I would like to thank my parents for helping me get to this point, and I would like to thank the instructors at RCC for guiding me and helping me learn as I go and better myself, and all the people at work that have helped me to keep teaching me and keeping me able to learn and keeping me on the track with what we're going over that day, and all the instructors. I'd like to thank Landon for helping me through the apprenticeship and helping me learn stuff at school and at work as well. And my advice for any future apprentices would be that learn as much as you can while you can, because at the end of the day, it's going to help you as you grow, and it's going to do nothing but better yourself and make you a better person.
Congratulations. Will the company partners and mentors for Joe Watt Corporation join me on stage to celebrate Travis Jackson?
My name is Travis Jackson. I would like to thank my instructors, David, Lenny, Tom, and Wesley. They taught me everything that I know as far as mechanical and PLC and electrical. I work at Joe at Adhesives. I appreciate my bosses, Jeff and Steven. They taught me everything I know in the field, even with other things. My advice for any new apprentices is always be willing to learn and do work. Don't be afraid to do anything, because usually mentors have your back.
Congratulations. Now will the company partners from Energizer Holdings join me on stage to celebrate Jerry Mize.
My name is Jerry Mize. I'd like to thank my parents for pushing me to go through with all this. I'd like to thank the friends I've made along the way for learning along with me and teaching me too as I go, and I appreciate Energizer and
Thank you. If you'll just take some pictures. Thank you. Will the company partners and mentors from Technomark come back up on stage for Orion Simmons?
My name is Ryan Simmons, and I'd like to thank my parents for helping me through this entire process and helping me to stay the same through all these classes. And I appreciate my company for sponsoring me and paying for this whole ordeal, helping me get through this whole program and just give me the opportunity to even do it in the first place. And I definitely like to thank my mentors through the whole program, especially machining. Like Jamie helped me a lot with everything, and so did all the other instructors. And my advice to the other apprentices would just be to show everybody that you actually care and you want to learn things, because if you show people that you want to learn, everybody will show you everything that they know.
Thank you. We also celebrate our first information technology apprentice to graduate. Will the company partners and mentors from Joe Watt Corporation please stand? Unfortunately, Josiah is unable to attend tonight, but we celebrate him and wish him much success. Congratulations to these 8 graduates. Let's give them all a big round of applause. So think back, if you will, to the summer of 2020. We were all scrambling to figure out COVID. We had no idea that our economy, our schools, our companies, our families would be flipped upside down trying to navigate that new world. However, it speaks volumes to the graduates and their persistence, determination, and grit that they sit before you tonight as college grads who will one day, I hope, lead your companies. I'm so incredibly proud to have gotten to know you over the past 4 years. I'm so incredibly proud to have been trusted with some great news, like new vehicle purchases, excitement from the A that you worked so hard for, getting your own place, your picture on a billboard or in a TV interview, and so much more. I'm also incredibly honored that you trusted me with some tough moments. COVID, car wrecks, speeding tickets, not thinking you can pass an English class, and just the overall challenges of trying to juggle the real world, school, and work. But look at you. You did it. Every situation that you thought was impossible, you overcame. And I am so proud of you. I'm thankful to have gotten to spend a few years with you, and I wish you much success. Congratulations to our signers tonight as well. You heard from our grads several pieces of advice on their videos and from Tyler's speech. You signed your apprenticeship agreement up here at the table. We are expecting great things of you. It will be tough. There may be tears. There may be tutors. There may be some hard discussions with your company mentors or HR, or maybe even me or your success coach. But we will all remind you that with your hard work, persistence, and determination, and a good work ethic, you can and will be on stage as graduates of 2027. We hope that you have enjoyed your evening. A big thank you to all the Apprenticeship Randolph companies and school volunteers, RCC's marketing department, facilities, and my AE hallway friends who helped me out with the behind-the-scenes work. Thank you to the company partners, our elected officials, and community partners, Economic Development, Apprenticeship NC, Dr. Artelin, Suzanne Rohrbaugh, and I could go on. Your support is why we can do what we can do for our apprentices. The night's not over yet. We encourage everyone to enjoy dessert and photo opportunities over at the Armadillo Cafe across the plaza. It's right over here. We have volunteers that will take your photos so you can congratulate your grad or your new signer on social media. Hashtag RCC Proud, hashtag Apprenticeship NC. We're always looking for ways to get the word out. Share the program with other students, or perhaps your company is interested in joining Apprenticeship Randolph. Reach out to us. We ask at this time that our graduates stay on stage to get some group pictures, and our new apprentices stay in the front rows, and we will also get you up on stage for some group pictures. Parents, pictures will be shared on the Apprenticeship Randolph Facebook page, so go and like it. I expect to see at least 50 new friends. I appreciate your support of this program. Thank you all, and have a very safe trip home.